So today we've got Wacky Wednesday, karaoke, where I do free food. People are struggling, trying to make ends meet, and I suppose they feel down sometimes. So when we have these karaoke days, have a good day instead of sitting, maybe worrying and getting depressed on the state of how they're living.
There you go, the super stars of the world, Marco Roberts. That's what it's all about now. Get yourself over there, let yourself go. Wednesday afternoon, welcome to the
And I used to work as a cleaner in my son's old school. My son then got poorly, which I had to give up work to look after him. I am now his full-time carer. I came to Rhyl to be closer to my family. Ended up in the Westminster Hotel. I came there on the 31st of July last year, and I'm still there now. Living in a hotel, you have to eat out all the time. I've had help in the food bank, and it shouldn't be happening in this day and age.
The hardest thing is not being able to give my children what they need, and it's the basic thing, like being able to close your own front door. And that's the basic human rights for anybody, just to be safe and secure, and they don't feel safe and secure, and I don't feel safe and secure. Just feel like I'm letting them down, and there's nothing that I can do about it.
There's a really big crisis in Rhyl at the moment, with people just struggling on the breadline, really. With the new switch over to universal credits, that we get clients that are just without food for long periods of time, really. There's no money. The number is just staggering. From January this year, we're averaging between 6 and 8 parcels a day. They can be working families, they could be individual people on benefits. It's just literally hit everyone. It's a scary situation that we're living in, that people are just left to rot, basically.
Hello, Mr. Bangladesh, your food parcel.
Oh, thank you very kindly.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then.
Thank you. So when I was in Manchester, I had a job in a car warehouse, and I was there for 33 years. But unfortunately, I got made redundant. But I did manage to get a job in Stretford Job Centre cleaning. And then my sister and husband asked me if I wanted to come down to Wales, and that's how I've ended up down here, really. I suppose I should have stopped in Manchester, really. I used up a big portion of my savings, you see, and then they just seemed to dwindle away. So that's why I'm stuck in this situation. When I lost the caravan, I didn't have anywhere to go, so I had to just get on the bus and come down to the centre of Rhyl, really, and just hang about, really. I've been here about 4 months. I went to the job fair today in the town hall, so I left a few CVs with a few of them, and hopefully I might get some contact back. I'm always hopeful. I don't get depressed. Hopefully I will get a job, and I can start building again. And you see, get like you say, get back together, start again.
Good morning, Cambrian Savings and Loans.
We help people with their financial budgeting. We're also loans.
And do you have a password on your account?
We thrive off ensuring that our members have low interest loans and that financially they are stable enough to repay back a loan. Every few months they would come back and say, actually, I just need a little top up of £50, as little as that, to go and do a food shop.
I've had to pay out an awful lot this month on bills and everything, so I've had to just try and see me through. Sorry?
Just starting your work, how are you getting on with it?
Yeah, it's okay, I'm loving it and everything, but the money I'm getting, the bills are coming in, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's making me think, to be honest, to go back on the blooming dole. Lovely, thank you.
When the job centre got him the job, he had to do the 4 weeks as like a trial period, so he wasn't being paid for that. And then once that trial period was over, he then had to work another month in advance for his new company before he got paid. So that's 2 months with nothing.
When I was first started, before I got paid, I was working every day, but I wasn't eating. I couldn't afford it. And I've had to go into the Cambrian today. I've got 2 weeks left before payday just to borrow £100 so that I can have £50 this week and £50 next week to keep me going. I don't feel as though I'm actually getting there now. I feel as though I've come to up the ladder, stopped, and everything is pushing me back down it now, if you understand what I mean. I don't feel as though I can get any further, and that's worrying me terribly. Now, what can we do?